Hola a todos, bienvenidos a otro episodio de Witcher 3 de Geralt de Rivia. Seguimos con la misión de historia de encontrar a la puta de la cabra, la madre que la parió. Yo tenía una cabra y la muy... se murió. Hola, cabra. Parecen lobos más que cabras. ¿Qué creéis? Hala, un lobo muerto. Y cebo de perro.
This way, I think.
I think, yeah. El I think no me ha gustado nada, que lo sepas.
Another clue.
Another clue. Cago en tu vida y parte de la otra. Tipo perro. ¡Eh!
Good.
La oigo, la oigo. Chiquitina. Mira, mira, mira.
There you are.
Ay, gente para acá anda.
Come on, let's go see the Peller.
¿Me siguen, no?
This way, Your Grace. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful.
Venga, niña. ¿Se ha ido? ¿Pero qué haces?
Where the hell did you go?
Sí. ¿Qué, porque por ahí no es?
Bear, run, you stupid piece of shit.
¿Cómo que no me me cago en tu puta vida. Dios. Si me da me revienta. Oh, ay, no. Menos mal del escudo. Es demasiado grande, lo mejor es atacarle por la espalda. Wow. Uf. Vale. Cabrita.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Ven para acá, anda. Tengo la sensación de que me ha llevado a propósito a la guarida del oso, pero bueno. Soy buena persona y no la voy a matar. ¿Te quieres venir? Por favor. Hola, tu cabra.
Princess, flee not from the pillar for their hours.
Ay, Dios mío.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Vale.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the pillar, and so the pillar shall help him.
Qué guay.
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
¿Qué?
Fine. Be right back.
¿En serio? ¿Y dónde la voy a sacar? Mira, un ratón.
Will this do?
Creo que sí. ¿Hacía falta romper el de esto?
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child.
¿De un bebé? ¿Ya está?
Child that lives not, yet did not die.
¿Cómo?
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone. The child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Ajá.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Entiendo.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
Malogrado.
White
Wow.
wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. In a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Vale.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
Ya.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Está bien.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Correcto. Vale. Malogrados. Veamos. Malditos, malogrados. Decir que un malogrado es feo es como decir que la mierda es especialmente sabrosa. No se puede decir que sea una mentira, pero tampoco refleja del todo la realidad. Lambert, brujo de la escuela del lobo. Los malogrados son, quizá, las criaturas más repulsivas que un brujo haya tenido el disgusto de conocer. Nacidos de bebés indeseados que han sido desechados sin recibir una sepultura adecuada. Su apariencia es la de un feto medio podrido, con una carne amorfa retorcida por el odio, el miedo y la malicia. Estas horribles criaturas se alimentan de la sangre de mujeres encinta y se ven impelidas por una voracidad tal que suele conllevar a la muerte a su víctima. Aceite para malditos y la señal de Axia me irá bien. Aquí tenéis, chicos. Aquí tenéis. Veo que vende cosas.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
Vamos a ver qué tiene. Oh, tiene cositas, ¿eh? ¿Qué es esto? Diagramas de piedras. Ajá. Ah. Caras. Caras, por eso, muy caras. Ojo, pociones. Uy, tanto. Esto se lo compro clarísimo. ¿Y esto? Gaviota blanca. Son pociones. Sí, 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 sí. Sí, 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 sí. Veamos. Mira, miel blanca. Esa está bien. Pero quisiera aprender a usar alguna otra. A ver si puedo. Si él tiene los materiales que necesito. Yo diría que no. Arenaria. Yo diría que es que tiene arenaria. ¿Verdad que lo he visto? Mira, arenaria. Cito 2. Arigato. Aceite para espectros. Perfecto. Gaviota blanca, ¿qué es? Alucinación suave para brujos. Esta es la poción que os decía. La bomba que os decía. Congela a los enemigos. Malagueta 2. ¿Tienes malagueta? Sí, mirar, ahí abajo. Tiene de todo este tío, ¿eh? Genial, voy a poder fabricar cositas. La colmena necesitaría salitre y calcioquino. Eso sí que no sé si tiene. Salitre y calcioquino. Pues mira, calcioquino sí que tiene. Y salitre no lo tengo tan claro. Ah, pues sí. Caro, por eso. Cabrón. Caro pero necesario. Vale. Tengo todas las bombas que quería. Y de momento ya está, porque soy bastante pobre. Ya me he dejado el dinero, tío. Joder. Pero bueno, buenas potis, ¿eh? Y buenas bombas, claro. Arigato. Vale, vamos a hablar con el varón, chicos. Os iba a decir, vamos a preguntarle por qué mintió, pero es obvio, ¿no? Mi teoría es sin acordarme, ¿de acuerdo? Porque ya os he dicho que hace 7 años que jugué a este juego. 2014. Este vídeo lo estoy grabando en 2022, finales, diciembre. ¿No hay un punto más rápido para volver al varón mientras explico las cosas? Sí. ¿No? Sí. Pues hace 7 años, así que me acuerdo de cosas, pero no de todo, obviamente. Entonces mi teoría es que el varón se emborrachó, le pegó una paliza y a lo mejor a su mujer un rayo. ¿Está en llamas? Uy, voy a guardar. ¿Les están atacando? Hostia, el castillo está en llamas, no me jodas. Ya voy, ya voy. Me preocupa Gretka y el varón. El varón más que nada porque necesito información. Si no, me da igual. Mola, estos están tan tranquilos mientras el castillo está en llamas.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Ya voy, pero...
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick! What will you say now?
Déjame tranquilo, anda.
When I see that
Voy a quemar. Mierda. ¿Cómo puedo entrar? Por aquí.
Damn it, looks like Elijah. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
A ver, por aquí.
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Vaya, he encontrado aceites, qué bien. Me quemo.
over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Voy a sacar los caballos, tío, pobrecitos. A ver, se me acaba el oxígeno. Corre, Gerald. Mierda. Me han sacado los caballos al menos, tío.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Lo que oyes.
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
¿En serio?
You wait, or flowing smash.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Si solo entiendes a hostias, te enseñaré.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Estás borracho, viejo. Venga, a refrescarse. ¿Qué? ¿Se te ha pasado la cogorza?
We need to talk.
Pero apagar el puto fuego, coño.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
Ah, tu hija no.
On Anna.
Madre mía.
That's another story.
No, ya claro.
She always knew how to spark my ire.
Y mi mujer también, pero no le pego. Cojones.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, She knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
Buena excusa.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Nunca es excusa.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Tienes razón.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Me has hecho perder el tiempo, tío.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Es lo que eres, tío. Va, no voy a ser duro, es igual.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing.
Es culpa tuya.
Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead.
Qué bonita
Staggered
escena.
backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
¿Tamara lo vio?
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Qué excusas, tío.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there.
Sangre.
There was blood everywhere.
¿Abortó?
I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets,
Dios.
dead. And it was my doing.
Menudo espectáculo, tío. Te lo mereces, que te lo diga.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, All that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
Sí, all yours.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A ver. Voy a explicártelo.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
La menos
We kill it
divertida.
and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in
Ya,
peace.
no será fácil.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Venga.
Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Sí, anda. En realidad, San solo quería guardar por lo que pueda ocurrir. Y seguimos. Seguimos porque aún queda gameplay. Guardamos. Y venga, tú.
Well, ready?
Sí, vamos, anda.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Ok.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Va a ser una noche entretenida, ya verás.
A bit further. Follow me.
Te sigo. ¿Habéis puesto sal en las puertas? Vale.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Pues sí, te hubiera ido bien. Me imagino que, chicos, sigo sin el aceite para malditos, ¿no? Aunque sé hacer miel blanca, pero no me va a ayudar para nada eso. Vale. Haré lo que pueda.
Here's the spot.
chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm plowing now I've done wrong.
Good.
Exacto.
The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Ahí lo tienes.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
Voy a
Pick
intentar
it
ser
up.
pacífico.
Take it in your arms.
Venga, cógela, que es tu hijo.
Merciful gods.
Dios.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Ánimo. Una silla de montar. Venga, va, que te sigo. Voy a poner Axia, porque hará falta. Ya os lo digo. Ya está, estás con papá. Si se pone nerviosa, le tiro Axia. Pero de momento va. No, tranquilo. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? No me jodas.
Botchling's scent attracted them.
Mierda para ti.
Do something.
Joder. Me matan. Son muchos, coño.
Lost your nerve?
¿Tengo aceite para espectros, chicos? No, ahora no me acuerdo. Yo diría que no, ¿eh? Sí, qué suerte. Vamos, ven. Vale. Joder.
Take me. It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it.
Ya está.
Quiet now. Come now. We must bury it. We'll speak, but what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Bueno, ya que murió el bebé, es una forma de darle un hogar, ¿no? ¿Qué? No me jodas, tío, por favor.
Not your lucky day. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
Joder. ¿Ya os habéis visto? No pegan ni nada, ¿sabes? Me he matado. Joder. Las apariciones son de lo más chungo que hay, tío. Me he quedado sin aceite. Yes. Ay. Es que joder, aparecen de la nada, tío. ¡Ay, Dios! No me queda más golondrina,
Squirming again.
Voy.
It worked.
Por Dios.
It stopped.
Joder. Buah, pensaba que no lo contaba, tío.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Venga, el nombre es importante. Piensa.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
Qué triste,
I
tío.
name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Creo que ha
Good.
funcionado.
Now bury the body.
Pobrecita. Qué triste.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Por favor. Ay, invoca doméstica. El lugar donde está enterrado. Vale, simplemente tengo que esperar, entonces... Hacemos una meditación. Mal no me iría. A ver si funciona.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Creo que no. Ah, sí.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ah. Así encontraré a Ana y a Tamara.
What's that you're muttering?
Pues voy sin pociones, espero que no tenga que luchar. Me he precipitado un poco, pero bueno. Más emoción, ¿no? Correcto. No puedo estar por vosotros ahora. No puedo perderla. Vale, menos mal. Hostia. ¿Aquí?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here?
Alguna pista más tiene que haber, no me jodas.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
¿Qué me quieres enseñar? Quizás escaparon por aquí. Mierda. Demonios.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
No, 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 no. ¿En serio más? Sé que estoy a un toque.
Lost your nerve?
Pues a ver por qué no paran de salir.
that horse carcass.
Joder. Y ahora viene el otro, ¿no? Obviamente. Ahora vienes, tocar los huevos.
Show me what you got.
Vale. Buah, menos mal. A ver.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Vaya tela.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Caray, gigantes.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Ya ves, ¿no?
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Uf, voy a guardar. No me acordaba que llevaba una antorcha. Va bien. Perros. Bueno, si no me ven. Se me escapa, es que... Ah, bueno, me espera, vale, vale. Ah, que hay más, claro, cómo no. Tu vida y parte de la otra, me cago. Vale, voy. Guíame, guíame. ¿Aquí?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Ah, hay gente. Hola.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right,
¿Ves?
Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Anoche.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Ya.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough.
Ay,
no
perdón.
point in
Sorry, sir.
Because I'm not.
Tamara, though,
Why?
cause
Perdonar.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, Out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds. Swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it.
¿Qué?
Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron.
Qué raro.
On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Qué raro. Bueno, gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Vale. Pues creo que tengo todo ya lo que necesitaba.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Y nivel 6, sí señor. A ver si tengo alguna cosita nueva para ponerme. Tenemos un huequito más. Muy interesante, huequito más. Mira, para empezar podemos mejorar esto. Pero no tengo muy claro aún. Vamos a mejorarme por fin el ataque rápido, que es algo que uso mucho. Lo de desviar flechas creo que también me iría bien, ¿eh? Bueno, de momento esto. Uy, va. Me he equivocado. ¿Por qué he hecho eso? Bueno, puedo ponerlo así. Anyway. Me queda otro punto y puedo mejorarlo hasta un 20%. 20% más de los ataques rápidos de daño. Va a ser mucho daño, chicos. Mucho, mucho, mucho daño. No tengo de los grandes, ¿no? Bueno, está bien. 15%, pues bueno, está bien. Dentro de lo que cabe. Vale, chicos. Pues nada, hasta aquí. Espero que os haya gustado este episodio, que ha sido un poco durillo. Y en el siguiente, pues nada, le diré al varón lo que ha pasado sobre su familia. Aunque no sé si debería decirle dónde está Ana, porque está claro que no quiere que la encuentren. Pero bueno, eso ya lo decidiré en el próximo episodio, tras robarle la escalera a esta familia. Y poco más que deciros. Muchísimas gracias por haberme seguido y nos vemos en las aventuras de Gerardo el Magias. Qué bonita noche.